3 minutes. Two minutes. One minute.
It's a very good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the glorious surroundings of Stoke Park.
One set all, a 10-point match tiebreak will decide the match. Dusan Lajovic, to the left of the chair, won the toss.
Wimbledon just around the corner, and so the chance for these players to get some final last-minute warm-ups under their belts. And ready for the third Grand Slam of the year here at Poodles.
Time.
Wonderful event which has got some big names here this year, and we've already seen the likes of Philip Kohlschreiber in action, Robin Haas today. And here we'll be focusing on John Isner and Dusan Lajovic. Isner coming into this event after a decent run at Queen's, where he managed to reach the quarterfinals. Player who is ranked 17 in the world, the big hitting 6'10" American against Lajovic at the bottom of your screen.
Play.
And here we go.
$15 love.
Well, he managed the first round at Queen's Club. Eduard Roger Vasselin getting in the way of Lajovic.
Hey! 15-all. $30-50.
Should have been seeing Thanasi Kokkinakis in action. However, the Australian being replaced by Lajovic for this one. That's a great hit. That backhand side from John Isner.
30-all.
sipping away at the pims and
Wait, please.
enjoying the lovely warm weather that we've been having here just north of Slough. Not a million miles away from Heathrow Airport, the west of London.
40-30.
Only just a few miles down the road. Will these players be beckoning on SW19?
Game, Lajovic.
And at the same time, though, Boodles is an opportunity to have a little bit of fun as well.
First game.
But especially for players who are in need of match action. John Isner is a bit of a regular here at Boodles. It's his third appearance. And the first opportunity to see this mighty serve in action.
John Isner to serve. $15 love.
Spectators entertained just recently by Haase and Kohlschreiber. It's a match that went the full distance. In fact, both matches that we've seen here have gone the distance, with Tipsarevic and Pui also earlier on.
40 love.
Really awkward serve.
Game, isn't it?
Really difficult to attempt to return that. It's now right back level. The first two games on serve. It's a little waiting with the forehand there, isn't it? Got some form behind him. Particularly what happened to Queens recently, putting the disappointment of Roland Garros behind him. They managed in the second round there. A big ploy from Lajovic to just keep moving Isner around. At 6'10", he's difficult to really maintain plenty of pace around the court.
40 love.
Too good with the ace. A good start to the year. February quarterfinals in Quito in Ecuador. 250 events. Again in Brazil.
50.
Since then, though, it's been rather hit and miss, and first and second round appearances, and even delving into the challenger circuit also.
40-30.
Just allowing Isner to get back into this. What is a rather hushed atmosphere here at Boodles.
Game, Lajovic.
Lajovic manages to hold on, and at the first sit down, he has a lead of 2 games to 1.
2 games to 1.
24 years of age, ranked at 84 in the world, Dusan Lajovic from Serbia. Man born and bred Belgrade. Still yet to win a title. They have enjoyed their day here, as they always do at Boodles. An opportunity to mingle around and chance for the players to mingle with the crowd as well. (2002) has been going from, and what's the Boodles challenge? Huge names here this year, in particular Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal. Also, Nadal getting the green light to come and take part. Having been beaten in the early rounds of Queens. Much needed match practice for the Spaniard.
Love 50. Love 30.
Isner under some pressure here. He's on the service game. Looked like a routine drop shot, unable to make it. Well left in the end by the American.
15-30.
So Lucas Rosol and Kevin Anderson, who reached the final of Queens, beaten by Andy Murray on Sunday, will be in action after this.
15-40.
Chance for a break here for Lajovic.
(30-40).
That's more like it though from the big American.
Game, Lajovic.
Does what he needs to do.
Lajovic leads 3-1.
Has the early break. They have met once before this year, and that's not so long ago in Nice. That was on the red stuff. Isner coming through and winning it. 7-6, 6-4.
Love 50.
The line though for Dusan Lajovic.
(15-0).
Too good again.
30-50.
This place is taking this as serious as they can. The element certainly of having a little bit of fun here at Boodles this week. Lajovic
40-50.
here though, pushing and pressing well. Hasn't got going yet, John, is that?
Game, Lajovic.
Lajovic racing into a 4-1 lead here in the first set.
Lajovic leads 4-1.
Perfect start for Dusan Lajovic.
Time.
So some improvements needed by John Isner.
15 love.
If he's not careful, he'll be probably looking more towards the second set than anything else. It's a lovely touch. Serve and volley from John Isner.
30 love.
Such a machine that he has. This serve of his. A real weapon. At these stages of this match, though, we haven't really seen it. That's too good. That is too good. And even John Isner
30-15.
acknowledged that. His defense has been pretty solid so far.
Oh. 40-15.
Oh, yes. Well, he never gave up, did he?
40-30.
Shot some real graft and pace there, Lajovic.
Game, Isner.
Reducing the arrears, John Isner.
Lajovic leads 4-2.
Former world number 9. Old school scoreboards here at Beatles. Similar to what we see in the outside courts of Wimbledon. That glance off the net just made life a whole lot easier for Dusan Lajovic.
$30 left.
Just not got going at all. The American. And then produces something like that.
30-50.
Beautifully played. Forehand on that occasion just too strong for John Isner. Oh, that's close. Lajovic gets the game. That was very close. It looked like it was on the line, but
board change, please.
No use of Hawkeye or anything like that in technology here this week.
Lajovic leads 5-2.
Lajovic is a game away from taking the first set here at Beatles. Plenty Pims and champagne. Being drunk here today, and there's sunglasses on. It's been a fine warm afternoon here in Buckinghamshire.
Time.
For a gentle stroll, really, when it comes to the players on the court. Certainly playing in second gear, really, and getting out of that. No ranking points or prize money at all to be presented here. It's not part of the ATP Tour invitational event, and John Isner is serving to stay in the first set here. Cushioned nicely, and had to put the brakes on, didn't it?
30 love.
For
30-50.
Slice backhand return, which hasn't worked at all for Isner yet. See,
40-50.
The ball off the surface really did bounce high, and Lajovic was never in a position really to control the return. It's a nice return on that occasion, though, from the serve.
40-30.
Just taken Isner a little by surprise there. It's a lot better from the American.
Lajovic leads.
Let's give Lajovic the chance here now to serve out this opening set. Goes by the name and nickname of Dutsi. Trained plenty. He's based in Barcelona. As admitted, if he wasn't to be a tennis player, then he'd look to be a soccer player and don the colours of the great FC Barcelona. There's only one player who is looking the more likely in this. And that's the man who is 5-3 up. And at the other end of the court, that man there. Whoa.
30-50.
Oh, that's too good. That is way too good from Lajovic. Such a crisp, effortless backhand. The return wasn't that bad from Isner either. So flat and to perfection. Another opportunity to try and take this set point.
$40-30. Game and first set.
And so it is Lajovic that has got the upper hand on John Isner here at Boodles.
By 6 games to 3.
And a fairly comfortable first set, 6 games to 3. He has come through, a player who is a doubles winner this year in Istanbul, along with his partner Albo. Lajovic with a perfect start to this third match here. As coming up for you also later, we will see Lucas Russell and Kevin Anderson. But at the moment, it is belonging to Dusan Lajovic. The first set under his belt. Lajovic in control. If you've got your tickets for the rest of the week and coming down to Boodles, you'll be seeing some absolute crackers, I'm sure, with Nadal and Djokovic both here this week. Robin Haas, who was the winner here last year, was beaten earlier today. Beaten by
30 love.
Philip Kohlschreiber. At the corner, I'm sure John Isner is reminded all the time about his incredible contest with Nicolas Mahut back in 2010. 5 years ago that now, the longest professional match recorded of all time. 11 hours, 5 minutes.
40 love.
Super quick time if he's not careful here, isn't it? And changing things around. Lajovic has started very well.
Game, isn't it?
But he's got the first game. It was an early break from Dusan Lajovic.
First game, second set.
First set. They're not hanging around, these two, at all. And an event where you can have your coaches by your side. That's an official tour event, so actually in the men's game you're able to do so. In the women's tour you're able to request to see your coach at change events. Too good. Sun is well and truly shining down on Dusan Lajovic.
15 love.
Thankfully no rain here today.
30 love.
It's a little stumble there from Lajovic. Doesn't come to anything anyhow. He's
Game,
nailing those
Lajovic.
backhands, isn't he? Oh,
One
so
game
easy for the serve here. Set up nicely, and it's perfection. Got it again. He was actually the #2 Serbian behind Novak Djokovic last year. He was a player who finished in the top 100 for the first time. 69 he ended the year.
Love 30.
Well, the #1 American is being well and truly beaten here.
Love 40.
Every shot is turning into golden points for Dusan Lajovic.
15-40.
Catch that. Again, it's
30,
another
40.
awkward serve from Isner, mixing it up.
Game, Lajovic.
So Lajovic from the error from Isner.
Lajovic leads 2 games to 1.
Is cruising in this. Against a player in John Isner who did so well in Miami earlier on in the year, reached the semi-finals. He saw off the likes of Dimitrov and Milos Raonic, Kina Shikuri also. His way to the semi-finals where he was beaten by Novak Djokovic, of which he was in the 4th round of Indian Wells also. Getting beyond the likes of Nadal and especially Djokovic this year has been pretty tough for John Isner to try and negotiate. It's all going the right way for the man ranked 84 in the world, Dusan Lajovic. Seem to be too many words spoken to John Isner by Justin Gimelstob, his coach. It's all about this man at the moment.
$15 love.
Base of the racket from Isner.
$30 love. $30-50.
Just looking to get the swerve on the second serve there. Just not quite enough.
30 all. E30.
Too good.
Game, Lajovic.
Too good. And very, very easy so far for Dusan Lajovic.
3 games to 1. $15 love.
Certainly John Isner is not putting
15 all.
as much into this as we would expect come the first round on Monday
30-15.
for the All England club.
$40-15.
It's more like it though. Forceful on the serve. Something that we expect to see whenever John Isner is in town.
Game, Isner.
It's keeping on the coattails of
Lajovic leads 3
Lajovic,
games
but there
to
only
2.
seems like there's one player in this match, and that is the man from Serbia. He leads by 3 games to 2. He wins today for Filip Kohlschreiber, and so earlier on for Janko Tipsarevic.
$15 love. $30 love.
Oh, yeah, John is just having a look down at the line. I think he was hoping that there was a call to be made there.
$40 love. Game, Lajovic.
Lajovic is the man who looks as though
Lajovic
he's
leads
going
4
to
games
be
to 2.
booking his place in the next stage of this wonderful event. 9 career singles titles to his name, John Isner. Be hoping to put up a decent fight at Wimbledon. Player who used to be ranked amongst the top 10.
$15-0. $30-50.
I think that just took Lajovic by surprise, the tickle off the net.
30-all.
Stuck on the surface, and backhand is as dangerous as always. Not quite on that time, though.
40-30. Game Isner. Ball change, please. New balls.
John Isner is still there or thereabouts.
Lajovic leads 4-3.
4-3. Lajovic in front. If you're planning on coming down to Boodles here at Stoke Park, possibly one of the most elegant yet quieter surroundings when it comes to a tennis venue. Country Club Hotel Spa, amongst around 300 acres or so of parkland. And they are playing on courts here, these players, that are to the same spec and standards as what you would see at SW19. Just over half an hour or so outside of central London.
Time.
So here we go, new balls, Lajovic on serve.
Love 15.
Oh, that's too good. It's the longest rally. It's the best point of this match so far.
Love 30.
And no surprises that Dusan Lajovic comes out on top of it. Wonderful cross-court winner.
$15-30.
we're going to get a break back here.
15-40.
We don't have third sets as such here this week. We'll go to a final set tie break, first to 10.
30-40.
Well, we need it. Can Lajovic turn it around here? Wins this, he'll go within one of the match. Oh, it's well judged, well judged. His heart was in his mouth there, though, Lajovic. So close. He's made it with an ace, the second serve. Isner just shuffling across, thinking that maybe it'd be a bit more central. That's a really good first serve. And fair play to Lajovic, the first real time in this match where his back has been up against the wall.
5 games to 3.
Fleet. Isner serving to keep the game going, keep the match alive.
Fifteen love.
Seemingly summing up the way things have gone for John Isner in this match. Interesting to hear his comments afterwards, I'm sure, with our MC Doty. His thoughts are ahead of what will happen at Wimbledon in a week's time.
30-50.
Still, these players getting used to the grass court. It's a very brief season. Before you know it, they'll be on the harder courts again of the United States, and all leading up to Flushing Meadows also.
40-50. Game Isner.
Lajovic will serve out the match.
Lajovic leads.
Finishing it off with an ace, perhaps his final ace of the week here. Lajovic has been pretty decent on his own service game so far, and these tennis fans will be getting ready, I'm sure, to be introducing our final action also in not so long, with the likes of Lucas Rosso and Kevin Anderson ready to do battle. Reminded that these two met in Nice earlier on in the year, and Isner came out on top on that occasion. '14th year. It's certainly featured some of the great names of the men's game. Recent years, Murray, Novak Djokovic, Nadal's here this year, to the likes of Andre Agassi. But here is Dusan Lajovic, serving for the match.
15 love. $30 love. $40 love. $40-50.
Unable to seal the deal on that occasion.
Net for serve.
That's well played. Is this not done yet?
40-30.
So they'll have to work for this. Dusan Lajovic. Today that has belonged to Dusan Lajovic.
2 sets to love.
2 sets to love. He has managed to come through this. And a fairly routine stroll in Stoke Park for the Serb.
Congratulations, Dusan. Great game of tennis from Dusan and John. Once again, ladies and gents, please put your hands together for them.
Isner will now focus on Wimbledon.
Dusan, if I could just have a quick word with you. First of all, are you pleased with that result?
What he has to say.
Well, yeah, I was even not planning to play here, so even playing here in front of the lovely crowd was good, so I really enjoyed this match today.
Great to have you here and get a bit of match practice before Wimbledon. The Wimbledon draw obviously is made on Friday, so will you be glued to the draw, to the website?
Well, not really. I'll just see when it comes up, yeah.
Take it in your stride.
It's too much pressure waiting for the draw and stuff, so